Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much, Dr. Farid Shahran. And in the last slide, you mentioned about civilizational dialogue, which we always be reminded by our Prime Minister on the clash of two concepts of clash of civilization and clash of ignorance, which is something that is pertinent for us to look into and work on today. So now it's come to the Q&A session, but unfortunately because of constraint of time, we can only have one. You can go to the stage, you can go to the what do you call that, mic over there, and then you can give your question. If it's not, I use the privilege of being a moderator to start the first one, and the second one, if there's anyone, feel free to come to the C1. So if you don't mind, I will start by, I will ask my first question first, and then I'll call to you after this year. So, I mean, again, coming from United Nations High Commission of Refugees, it's my obligation as well to share some of the context, and my question will be to Prof. Omar. Which is that now, if you look at the Global Trend Report by UNHCR in 2024, by April, by May 2024, we already seen 120 million of internally displaced persons all over the world. 120 million. Yeah? And then most of these countries, unfortunately, coming from, and there are those who are coming from the Muslim majority country. And then, so in that context, Prof, and I remember when I coming to this event today in the car, I was listening to IKIM when there was a IKIM FM, where there's an announcement by the Prof. Sheikh Dr. Ali Karadagi went to Zakat House, and where he mentioned that globally we collect about 4 billion USD of Zakat money all over the world, and that which can actually solve poverty in 10 years. So in that context, Prof, in the context of a Muslim majority country that involved in conflict, and where in the context of there's a potential of a huge amount of money for us to contribute to the Ummah. My question to you, Prof, what is your definition of Muslim Ummah, and how then we can address the root causes of this conflict, work towards sustainable peace and stability? So, oh really? Okay, if he's no longer around, and it's okay, I skip my question and we can discuss that later during the tea coffee session. So over to you, sir, if you don't mind. Yeah, can you share your name and give your question?
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad. I'm from ITCON, an NGO. ITCON stands for Islamic Intellectual Group on Policy and Good Governance. I would like to refer to Professor Omar Osman KASULE. He mentioned about lack of purpose. I tend to disagree with his statement, because the purpose of the Western civilization is very clear, which is on profit making, dollar and cents. Okay? And when talking about wealth creation, this is one thing that is lacked in this discussion this morning. And we all know that the second act of a prophet, once he arrived in Medina, is the establishment of the Muslim market. And within 6 months, the market that is controlled by the Jews collapsed. All right. So within 6 months, Rasulullah SAW has transformed the Medina market into Islamic market. But here in Malaysia, we have been already independence for the past 60 years, yet we are not able to transform our market. So your comment, please. Thank you.
I mean, just a share of thoughts, and I guess if there's anybody who want to respond, then there's none. So if there's any, probably we can take one another question, if there is, before we end this session. You can take another one. Yep, please, yeah, you can go to the mic and please let us know your name, where you're coming from, and of course your question. If you don't mind, be direct as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Haikal Fadil Anam. I'm from HMI, Himpunan Mahasiswa Islam of Indonesia. The question is that refer to the artificial intelligence. I am really interested about the prophetic intelligence, that we are now that humans are robotized by the data as offered by the Yuval Noah Harari about dataism, which is new religion of our global new religion, because people are managed, are ruled by our data. Global data is very strong that we can even manage. So the question is, as far as the human become robotized, how to stop or how to against the notion of robotized human, that people or human become more robotic or become more robots? Yeah, thank you.
Your question, if I understand correctly, that how to make sure or ensure that human remain human being and not becoming robot. Okay, thank you. In a way, we go into that direction. If we spoon feed our society with the data, with the algorithm that not based on wisdom or hardware or qalbun salim. I'll give the example. There are studies in Malaysia where new babies born normal, but the mothers or the parents spoon feed the gadget. It become nannies to the children. They want the children to keep quiet. They just spoon feed upin and ipin, whatever, and so on. And it works short term. But long term, the study found out babies born normal become autism because they are hot-tempered, not patient enough. They don't understand the natural environment. Even us, we can see the young generation nowadays, they not even can differentiate the different birds. Birds, or is it kakak tua or helang or burung pipit or tekuko or all kind, or even different sounds of birds. Even the insect, they cannot differentiate one insect to another insect. Because so much in the virtual world, we can study how many hours we are in the virtual world rather than in the real world. That's one thing. Then it is up to us now. I'm glad the Malaysian government now did not allow those are under 13 or 12 years old. I have to check the data to have MedSource or social media's account. But I want to encourage further. You not allow this gadget below 7 years because it's very dangerous because it's the growth of neuron will be disrupted. Another one, there are theory of singularity where AI will surpass the human being. They believe, there are one school of thought believe that AI will be much better in terms of better than human being. And this one I think Prof. Osman Bakar also agree when we discussed that we are human beings, we are the laqad khalaqnal insana fi ahsani taqwim. We are the best creation that Allah created. So with that, I believe that AI will never supersede human being. But there are human beings that sometimes this phone are smarter than us. This smartphone is smarter than us. This is a problem with us. We did not upgrade ourselves. So we have to upgrade ourselves rather than the smartphone is much better, more thinker, faster than us. Thank you.
There's one way, a great way to actually conclude, and if I call to give a round of applause to both of our speakers, and Prof. Omar unfortunately cannot be with us until the end of the program. As a moderator, I apologize for any shortcoming, and I give the mic back to the Madam MC to let us know on the next program. Thank you so much.